Hello, Amoda and Kavi and everyone. I really liked what you said, Amoda, about you don't have to turn off the thought activity because that's the problem I've had with meditation
Mm.
is silencing the mind and treating it as something to get rid of or
Mm.
to be mad at or. So I love that idea and I think I can use that. I was also recently watching one of your YouTube videos about resistance and letting go of resistance. And I recently had an experience where that was really challenging. I couldn't allow how I was feeling in this present environment. And I recognized that's the other thing I picked up on today that you said recognize it, recognize it. And I feel like I'm getting really good at recognizing my my thought activity, my identification with the thought, my resistance, and I'm recognizing, yes, I am recognizing, but then I'm stuck. And that's the other thing that Kavi brought up. You get stuck in these moments that come up or days. This was a day and a half of being stuck. And I'm wondering, my question is, by continuing to recognize the resistance, the thought identification, and being with it, and I think Jorge just said something about just be with it, does that help you to allow it to fall away? And because I'm looking for the uh
Yeah.
next thing. I
Okay.
recognize it, yes, but then
One is recognizing the patterns, recognizing resistance. That's the first step, if you like. Although there aren't any steps, but yeah, some people don't even recognize that, right? It's just totally unconscious. So the recognition of it is one thing, but it's not enough. So there is something else. You are not avoiding the waves, the energetic waves of your experience. In this context, they are anxiety, yeah, which has a certain feel to it, a certain texture to it. That's valuable, yeah. That way of just allowing it being, not running away, not resisting, not shutting it down in the same way of shutting down the mind. Yeah, this is very good. This is the beginning of softening. Recognizing within that, there's a recognition where there's a tightening against and where there's an allowing, which gives it space. Now go a little bit further. Recognize the space within which it arises. Recognize that awareness is not limited to the wave. It's not limited to anxiety. It's not limited to thought. It's much vaster than that. Because if you just shift your attention, you're also aware of the glass. You're also aware of the sound. You're also aware of the floor. You're also aware of breath. You're also aware of everything. Bring your awareness to that. And it's always here. So you're bringing awareness not just to the movie that's playing itself out on the screen, tornado, drama, anxiety, this, that. You're also becoming aware of the screen upon which that movie is playing out. And that screen doesn't change when the movie changes, does it? This is your next step. Now, don't turn this into a method. Don't turn this into a struggle. Don't turn this into a way of fixing anything. Just make it a love affair with seeing, understanding, knowing, recognizing that the screen is always here. This is the love affair with your true self, because that's who you really are. Not who you are, but what you are. What we are is the constancy of the eye of awareness. And then this experience takes place, and I am anxious, and I am this, and I am scared, and I am. But that's not who you are. That's a temporary, finite reflection of who you are or expression of who you are in this moment. But in this moment, it changes. And it keeps on changing throughout your whole life. But the I, which never changes. It has no time, it has no space, it doesn't move, it's always here. That's your true identity. Come to recognize that and you will be free. Yeah? That recognition's not just intellectual, you actually feel it. You feel it not as an emotion or a state of bliss, but you come into a lightness of being.